Hey everyone, it's Sarah Night Cosplayer Harley, and today we're going to be talking about how to go to cons for free. And now I don't mean like you're not paying, I mean you're actually figuring out how to go for free to a con legally and get a pass. The best way to do this in my opinion, and the way that I do it, is to apply for panels. Almost every convention will have panel applications, and depending on how long you apply and how many panels you do, you can actually get a pass for completely free. And even if it's not for free, you'll at the very minimum get a discount, and that can usually be half price or sometimes even more than half price. Panel work is actually very straightforward. You just come up with an idea, do a bit of pre-planning, and suddenly you have a really cheap pass. And if you don't have any ideas, almost every panel application will let the host have a second, and that second person will also get a discount. Another way to do this, I personally don't do this, but a lot of my friends do this. If you have some skill with drawing, become an artist and apply for Artist Alley. Almost all of my friends who do this will be able to break even minimum. And this means flying there, flying back, the cost of their hotel, the cost of their food for the entire weekend. They would have made that money back and lost $0, literally going for the entire convention for essentially free. A little bit of a harder way to get a free pass is to actually become a guest for a con. This requires a lot more networking and getting yourself out there as a cosplayer, but it can happen. And if you want to try to speed up that process, try to get your friends to suggest for you to come for conventions and tell the execs to invite you. This way you'll usually get free travel and you'll definitely get a free pass. A big problem that I see is people who say, why don't you just go without a pass? I'm pretty sure the older I get, the less that makes sense. Going to a convention without a pass not only doesn't let you actually experience the convention in terms of panels, vendors, Artist Alley, but you're essentially taking the entire convention for granted. The only way they can rent out those locations and that weekend and get the guests that they want is because you pay for a pass. And while conventions tend to be not-for-profit and the people working there don't actually make money off it, they still need money to create the entire event, and that comes solely from people buying passes. Even if you don't like guests or panels or Artist Alley for whatever reason, the only reason why your friends and all those cosplayers are there are for that convention. The only reason why that convention is running is because they can make money off of passes so that they can pay for the location. If that event wasn't happening, where would you be seeing your friends? Nowhere, basically, unless you made your own event. Another great way to budget is figure out what conventions you're going to ahead of time. They will almost always have what's called tiered passes. So the earlier you get your pass, the cheaper it's going to be. This can be anywhere from half price to $40 off. And $40 actually saves like a lot of money. That's like food for an entire day. Another way to save money is pay attention to when fabric sales are going on, or wig sales, or Taobao sales, or wherever you get your costumes from. You can save a lot of money by planning for these sales. Another really good way to save money is to bring your own food. Eat breakfast at home or just pack stuff in your bag. At almost every convention, if you open up my bag, you'll see a bunch of granola bars, some trail mix, and at least one bottle of a sports drink of some kind. By planning out both what you're going to do at the convention ahead of time and when you get your pass, you can save a bunch of money. And if you become an artist and you make money off of Artist Alley or apply to be a panelist, you're essentially going to the convention for completely free. So please, don't ghost conventions. It really actually hurts a lot of people who are trying to create a positive experience for you. So just become a panelist or become someone from Artist Alley, buy an early tier pass, and you can essentially go for way cheaper than if you bought an at the door pass.
Hey, me again. I'm editing this and realized I missed a couple of things. First of all, conventions sometimes have contests. Acumensory right now, which is actually today, so I'm totally dating myself. But at Acumensory, if you donate some cans, you get entered into a raffle to get a free pass for their main convention. And other conventions have contests like writing contests, mascot design contest, and the majority of those will actually get you a free pass if you win. Or sometimes a discount pass if you win like 3rd place or something. Obviously, it depends on every convention. So that's all for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys at my next con, which is going to be J-Fest, and I do believe that's March 2016. So stay awesome, and I'll see you guys next time.